What's going on, everyone? It's Greg, and it's that time again. It is MIR4 update time, and we have our patch notes. Not too much going on this week, and I'll be honest with you guys. I'm gonna keep it as transparent as I can. I'm not very happy with the way things are going right now. So if that comes off of my tone, I do apologize, but I'm gonna try my best to be positive, and we'll talk a little bit more about it at the end. So stick around for that. So let's go ahead and look at our quick update summary here. A new world boss, legendary spirit summon, new spirit, cooldown, a class change, improvement of map, and peg tag system. All right, world boss, new world boss, violent demon god Turkan. So we got Nurkan and Turkan. So we got, this is going to spawn every Thursday at 2300. It is going to be on random servers. So similar to Nurkan, you can travel to the other servers to fight for this boss as well. It's going to be coming off in Violent Abaddon, which is going to be off of Fantasia Valley 4F. So they don't say what the level is on here. But this might be kind of hard to do, and if you end up with a PvP event, that's going to probably cause even more issues. You can get a maximum of 450 players on the area. Otherwise it'll be a queue. We're used to that in certain areas. If character dies, you got usual death penalty. And of course, if you're visiting another server, don't forget you got only your 5 lives unless you get the water stuff. A large number of rare to legendary boxes will be dropped after defeating Turkan. It's probably similar to the other ones, maybe a little bit more. I don't know if it's, the thing is, when Nurkan came out, it was actually not too much harder. It was only one level higher than Udikin, so I don't know, it might not be too bad. We'll have to wait and see. In the shop, new legendary spirit stone summon tab will be added. New summon for legendary spirits will be added. Available gold or legendary spirit summon tickets. Legendary spirit summon tickets can be purchased through shop. Divine Dragon points, or there's no Divine Dragon points for this, and you cannot use your previous spirit summon tickets. I don't know, each of these updates the past like month or two, and with the stuff they added to the cash shop, I mean, it's honestly getting a little bit ridiculous. I mean, the game was always pay to win, but it just seems to get worse each update. And here you go again. Spirit special summon added. Spirit stone for epic spirit. So they're having a special summon event for glowing gem sparkler. Not very exciting. A lot of people have that one already. Now, new spirit, new legendary spirit. So most people, well, I mean, I guess now with the new summons, maybe whales will end up with a lot more legendary spirits. But North Sea Demon King Sumachin. Man, this one I always had trouble pronouncing that even when in the freaking mystery videos. Either way, this little glacier looking dude looks pretty cool, to be honest. But you know, I don't know, I'm just not too excited about this patch, so I'm sorry. Here's your effects here. I mean, pretty nice effects, both for not necessarily decent for PvP. It's more PvE here, because you get the basic attack damage boost and monster attack damage boost, but you also get crit attack damage boost. So I mean, honestly, given the other stats you get here, the defense and this buff here, could still, I mean, it's still going to replace a lot of epic spirits in terms of using it for PvP, but probably not in the top tier of legendary spirits. Class cooldown change. I don't even know why there's a cooldown, but there is. Previously 30 minutes, now it's 10 minutes. Okay. Map, name of sanctuary tab on the map will change to competition. The 3 contents are included in the competition tab: monolith, altar of darkness, sanctuary. Monolith will always be marked on the map. Altar of darkness will always be marked on the map. Oh, okay, so if it's destroyed, it'll say destroyed. Sanctuary will always be marked on the map. Improvements to sanctuary, improvements to the text on tab on the right side of the map. If it can be built, it'll say sanctuary. Otherwise, if it can't, wait, no, if it is built, it'll say sanctuary. If not, it'll say sanctuary can be built. I mean, some nice little quality of life things, nothing major at all. Clan, this is a big one. I don't know if people realize this, but a lot of people will switch back and forth between clans to purchase stones if they have like a monopoly over the valleys. But it's saying, oh, well, I mean, I can say to do expeditions, but this does not really affect that. But in terms of using the clan shop, the use of clan shop will be restricted for new members. Now the question is this just because you have the new member tag, or is it going to be a time limit thing? We'll have to wait and see. If it's just a tag and where an elder can change you to a regular member and then you can use it, I think that's a cool little feature change. But I don't see why it would be that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be more like the timer. So like, just like you can't donate for 24 hours, you might not be able to buy things from clan shop for 24 hours. I'm not really sure why they're doing this. I don't know if there's something going on that they're trying to prevent, possibly. But if it is a time restriction thing, I mean, that's gonna suck. Then in-game bug fixes and gameplay improvements. Characters will no longer be resurrected in Fantasia Desert after dying in Sabuk region. So I guess they're gonna resurrect the Sabuk Castle. The auto mail system regarding registration or cancellation of unattackable clan will be deleted. That's nice. This thing's kind of annoying. And then we have a Draco update, Hydra payment. Now this is an interesting one. It says the peg tag system will be added. Products with the peg tag will have fixed prices that do not change. Now the header for this says Hydra payment, so this is referring to the cash shop in the game. And the only way I can see this being different is that now they're going to have certain items that will have a set Hydra price, which would be very interesting because like right now over the past couple months, as Hydra has decreased in price, that means the packages have increased in price or increased in Hydra. So if people are holding Hydra, staking Hydra, like if you have Hydra staked, you're basically been losing money, right? Because the price went down. So I don't know. In terms of in-game, that means like if you just smelt your Hydra, you know, it's worth less. I'm thinking that they're trying to accommodate some people that are just straight smelting and want to use it in the shop. Because if you do that, like, you know, it's being affected by the economy that you really had nothing to do with. It's not like you purchased the Hydra. That being said, it also changes things because if Hydra's down, then people might purchase a lot more Hydra to spend in the shop. So it could help the currency as well in that respect. Because then it might be cheaper to get certain items if I go to Hydra and then buy it. I can see that kind of being the thinking process with this. Maybe to try to boost it a little bit. At the end of the day, though, these games are. I noticed this with other games too, man. They talk about stabilizing the coin, right? And stabilizing to me is just a, you know, nicer word than saying manipulation, because that's really essentially what they're doing, right? Trying to manipulate the currency so it stays at a certain price. You know, the question is, how can these currencies ever like go through like bigger increases? Like, when does it become worth more? How does it doesn't really work like a stock, right? Because it's a same old supply and demand. And honestly, with the life of games, demand is going to gradually decrease unless the game is getting more popular. And unfortunately, you know, a lot of games, the way they're set up, and once you have a lot of people higher ranking, you really kind of just have those same people sticking around because they are involved in the fight, and it's harder for new players to come in and get started. Now, I like what MIR4 NFTs help counter that a little bit. You can start with a nice NFT and jump into the game. But it's still that thing, man. And right now, the blockchain games are turning around left and right, and some are getting some things right, some are getting some things wrong. So far, most games are getting it wrong. I'd say MIR4, I like their system the best, but now I'm gonna kind of get into my overall feelings with MIR4 right now and the state of MIR4. I love the game, guys, I really do, but some things have really frustrated me recently. And the one thing that I told you guys I was bringing Mirage content, and I do have some stuff recorded. I didn't get edited and put out there, but I'm in the process of moving, so my time is limited. And Mirage really turned me off. It really frustrated me. The raids themselves, I'm not really too frustrated about that. It's just the fact that, you know, there's people that got more money than me that are, you know, bidding on the raids. It really kind of costs about $100 to get into a raid. Sometimes it'd be a little less, but between 50 and $100 to actually get into a raid. So that is a bit frustrating, and to me not worth it, especially with the, I mean, as the market keeps getting flooded with those items, there's no way to stabilize that price, right? Because there's going to be more and more items and the demand is going to get less and less. So just wait a while and you can buy those wearables probably pretty cheap. And And then the valleys, Mirage valleys, man. You know, you think there's some bugs in the game, like we have what now. This is the other thing that frustrates me. We got the magic square bug. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. Just look around on Discord, you can see it. There is the cash shop bug that was happening. I think they're fixing that today. But I mean, they fix the stuff fairly fast in some cases. I mean, the problem is bots are getting like smarter and smarter. They're doing more and more. They're disrupting the game more and more. You know, you think it would be less and less, like they're supposed to be fixing the, you know, the issue, decreasing the bots. And it really isn't necessarily a bot problem. There is a problem with how the game is coded, right? Because the fact that these bots can do things such as teleport across a map, like that shouldn't be possible. Like, fix the teleporting issue. Like, yeah, the bots are bad, but if they couldn't teleport, they wouldn't be doing a lot of stuff they're doing. So that's a big deal. Like, fix the core issue in the game. Like that teleporting. Like, why is that still a thing to this day? Why is it characters can still teleport, you know, 6 or 8 months after it was first discovered? That's terrible. But in terms of Mirage, the valleys, they're bugged. I mean, stuff is happening in there that shouldn't happen. I kicked out a character that had more power than me, and then well, not necessarily more power than me, but I look, guys, I got a 108k power NFT because I was just trying something out, trying to understand how the bonus works. It let me put it into Red Moon Valley, and it kicked out a 300k player. Dude, that's not supposed to happen. I mean, come on. So obviously there's just a lot of issues right now that got me a little bit frustrated. So I mean, I still like MIR4 as at the core. MIR4 helped blow up my channel. I do appreciate everything about MIR4. I appreciate the game. But I gotta keep it real with you guys and say that I'm pretty disappointed in how things are going recently, and I don't know what that means for the future. But I don't want to drag this out anymore. Hope you guys are having a good day. I know everyone was waiting for the servers to come back up. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Turn those notifications on. I'll catch you in the next video.